Hello, everyone. Today we are here with the Toome Life. Is there anything you would like to say before we get started?
Um, Not really, apart from hey guys, and thanks for having me on.
My pleasure. Okay, we actually have a bunch of questions for you. However, you are a gamer, and the first set of questions are to you as a gamer. How did you come up with your channel name?
Well, with the gaming channel, Fair Game, the channel name came up in um a very sort of strange way because me and Callan, who I do it with, we we were in talks about starting a gaming channel for about 6 or so months. So the name Fair Game came about with really just heavy discussion and trying to think of something without numbers because we didn't want anything with numbers in it. So yeah, that's really how the name Fair Game came about. If we're talking the Tome Life, that came about while I was actually playing a game. Um, I was playing uh, Minecraft with a bunch of friends on a server that I own, and my friend decided to name a mountain after me, calling it Tome Mountain, and the name stuck. And when I decided I wanted to make a vlogging channel, the Tome Life seemed like the way to go.
Which platforms do you play on?
Um, Really any. Like the main one I guess we play on is at the moment the Wii U because we are mid through Shovel Knight, the new Shovel Knight for Wii U. So we play that a lot. Well, we've played it a lot because we do them in sessions and then upload them over a weekly basis. So we really play on anything, but at the moment we've only on the channel we've only played on Wii U and PC because we've just started Undertale.
What games do you prefer to play?
Personally, I prefer to play anything sci-fi. I tend to enjoy anything sci-fi. So stuff like Mega Man and the Titanfall. It can range from like any sort of gaming genre. Um, like I mean, I don't mind side scrollers. I don't mind FPSs, sort of stuff like that. So anything sort of sci-fi does the trick with me, really.
How has gaming changed you and your life?
Um, I'm not really sure. That's a difficult question. It's changed my life in definitely the way I act. I tend to act a lot like the characters in the game, I guess. If that makes sense, I'm probably sounding really silly there, but I sort of pick up character traits from people in game and use those character traits in my life.
Why did you start gaming?
Well, I think this goes into sort of um, why did I start the channel as well. I started gaming because it's fun. Everybody loves games. But the reason I started the channel um, was because I really like quality sort of videos, gaming videos on YouTube, as most people do, and I thought, why not try and be a part of that?
What is your favorite game or game series to play?
It has to be Mega Man. Mega Man is one of my favorite characters in game, and some of the games, especially like Mega Man 2 and Mega Man X onwards, have been just great games to play. And him being in the new Super Smash Brothers, like he is all I play. Once you know the character, he's actually really effective against other people. So Yeah, I guess Mega Man would be the one.
Is he your favorite character to play? Is there somebody else who's your favorite character to play as?
What, as in from Super Smash Brothers?
Just in general, who's your favorite character to play as in all games?
Well, I'm not sure because every game sort of differs. Like if like I mean if I'm playing Mario Kart or something like that, then I'm usually Toad or something like that. But as in my favorite video game character of all time has to be Mega Man.
Mm-hmm. What was your favorite project to do or be part of?
Like I've done a lot of projects in my sort of artisty life and in my sort of and in the gaming sort of one. But my favorite project, I guess, right now is trying to get Fair Game like off the ground, if you know what I mean. Like everybody knows starting a new channel is difficult, and especially a gaming channel because there's so many of them out on YouTube. Um, but I think striving for sort of good quality content and really thinking about what your audience wants to see, sort of, um, and how well the video is put together. I don't know. It's turning into a real big fun project that I'm really liking right now.
What games do you plan on doing in the future?
Um, well, personally, I'm a sucker for the Lego games, and we always strive to bring out new games the the day they come out. So one of the new games I will say we are playing. We are planning on playing the Lego Star Wars games, the old ones, because of the new one coming out in July, I believe it is. Like we are going to play Lego Star Wars 1 to 6 so we can play the 7th when it comes out on the day. And another game we are playing is we're going to be playing the new Twilight Princess HD on March the 4th, which also happens to be my birthday.
Would you like to tell us more about Fair Gaming?
Um I guess apart from the stuff that I've mentioned, we strive for quality. Like that's something I just really want to enforce. Like we strive for quality, and we try and make we try and make the videos with sort of like our genuine charm and good quality content video. So if you guys want to come check out Fair Game, I guess links in the description.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there any more you'd like to tell us about how Fair Game came to be?
Well, in like I said, like we were talking about it for about 5 or 6 months, like wondering whether we should collab at all, whether it should be a gaming channel, whether it should be a sort of live action video. Um, but me and Callan decided on making a gaming channel, and I think it was the correct decision to make.
And what kind of games do you play for the channel?
um, well, like I said, we're in the process of doing Shovel Knight, the new Wii U version, with the amiibo. So there is 2 players in there, and we have just started a Undertale series. We like to do sort of two series, if that is a word, at once, sort of going once a week. And sort of Shovel Knight comes out on Wednesday, and I'm trying to upload Undertale on Sunday as well, so it would upgrade to 2 videos a week. But if that's not going to be the case, then it would still be just one a week, hands down on that Wednesday. So whether it be a Shovel Knight video or an Undertale video, we try and keep 2 series going at the same time, unless a new game comes out, in which case we would play it on the day it came out.
That is it for you as a gamer. The next set of questions are to you as a artist. When did you get started in art?
Well, this goes back pretty far actually. I first got started in art when I was actually in the hospital. Unfortunately, um, I was in the hospital a lot as a child, and I decided the best pastime would be getting into sort of drawing. So I did draw a lot, and I was in the hospital a lot, so I practiced a lot, and yeah, I'm sort of into drawing now. I think the first drawing I properly did and had framed was Harry and Ron from Harry Potter 1 or 2. I'm not quite sure, but that was the first one that I sort of was proud of.
What kind of artwork do you produce?
Right now, I produce all of the artwork for my channel, the Fair Game channel, and any sort of channel that comes in looking for me to do them artwork. Because all of the Fair Game series have their own specific thumbnail that I've drawn, and right now I've got like a character sheet of all of the characters that I've drawn, and hopefully will be going up on a website that I'm making soon.
What kind of medium and equipment do you use for your artwork?
I used to use paper and pencil, but everybody sort of going away from that now because of the whole digital age. So now I use a Wacom tablet. I specifically use a bamboo one. I'm trying to upgrade to a Cintiq at some point, but right now I'm set with my little bamboo and my laptop, and I draw in Animate CC.
Where do you get your inspiration?
This is gonna sound weird, but I get my inspiration from music. Whenever I'm listening to music, I sort of imagine my characters, like, say in a fight scene to the music I'm listening to, and that's what goes ahead and inspires me to either draw them in sort of action poses from what I've been imagining in my head, or it makes animations where I animate the characters moving to the song that I was thinking about at the time, where I thought, you know what, this would be a cool animation.
Are there any artists that influence your work?
Um, Probably particular. Like I'm not into like big artists, but like someone who really I sort of really look at and go, wow, I'd really like to draw like that one day. Would probably be Draw with Jazza. Is this is a is a YouTube channel that I learned to animate off of, and because I self-taught myself to animate, and I now do it in college. So, really watching his videos to start with helped like sort of drive the sort of, I want to draw and animate and stuff like that. And yeah, I just really like his channel. Another person who I sort of relate to in my art style is probably Jaden Animations. I really like her channel. I really like its humor. And I really like the character design. Like, they're not colored or anything, so I sort of change it up and work my own style and add color and shading and all of this stuff. But the character design I definitely sort of inspired off of. So those are the people who I sort of get influenced by.
How has art changed you in your life?
It's definitely been useful to know. Like, I wasn't the most popular of people at like stuff like school. So just being able to sit down and draw and create these like characters in my own little world. It's not only like a good pastime, but it really like sort of is a good distraction for when you're having a bad day and stuff like that.
Okay, that is it for the art questions. The next set of questions are to you as a vlogger.
Okay.
Why did you decide to start vlogging?
I decided to start vlogging because um I wanted to document my life. It's one of those things where I mean I suffer from a heart condition, um and I'd like there to be sort of documentation of my life on YouTube. I mean, I don't really do it to get seen on YouTube or anything like that, but I do it because I like to look back on my life and go, you know what, that was an awesome day.
What sort of things do you vlog about?
Like I say, I just vlog my general days and what I do. Some days, obviously, they're not going to be the most entertaining of things to watch, but I think the way I'm going about it, it's fairly entertaining. You know, there are some good days, there's some bad days. I mean, I'm thinking of upgrading to daily vlogging, but I might just keep it at once a week.
What is the hardest part of vlogging?
The hardest part about vlogging is definitely um, the people around you. Like, I have a big family, so it's very difficult not to get my brothers and sisters and stuff into that. But obviously, people who are in my life, such as Anita, who has just walked in the room, um, people such as that, like they get involved in the vlogs, and my friends get involved in the vlogs. Like I don't mind them being in it, but like people that you don't want in the vlogs and like recording in public, it's definitely a hard thing to sort of get used to. But once you do it a few times, it's definitely easier. Easier
What
to like
is
pull out the camera in public and stuff.
what is the funnest part of vlogging?
The funnest part about vlogging, I guess, would just be looking back on it later on when you sort of when like when I started vlogging like half a year ago ish. It's fun to go back and look what you did half a year ago. You know, it's good to remember what you did. I guess that's the fun part about vlogging.
Okay, and we are on the last question for you. What is a fun fact about yourself?
A fun fact about myself. Hmm. It's probably that, you know, I'm a cheery person most of the time. Like most of the time, I'm sort of in a good mood. Even if it's a bad situation, I always try and make a sort of good one out of it. Even if it's like a terrible situation. Sometimes can go horribly wrong, but you know, try and make a good situation out of a bad one, and try and be cheery most of the time. Like even if something's getting you down, I guess.
Well, that is it for the questions. Is there anything you would like to say before we wrap this up?
Apart from thank you from me, and I'm gonna say thank you from Callan as well for sort of doing this. And yeah, thanks.
It's definitely a pleasure interviewing you. And to anyone who hasn't already, make sure to check the description down below. There are links for you to click on and go to his channels and subscribe, comment, like, show love and support. Thank you very, very much for joining me today. And that is it for now. So, bye everyone.
Bye, guys.